up guys, it's Hobo525 here, back with another video. And today I'm going to be doing my first comic review, so yeah, or graphic novel if you want to put it that way, but they're basically the same thing. So yeah, very excited to finally review this. I literally just finished reading it like not even 5 minutes ago. And yeah, this review is going to contain spoilers, so if you haven't read it yet, or if you want to, if you haven't read it yet, and you want to read it, you shouldn't watch this until after, I guess. And if you don't care about spoilers, I don't know, enjoy that. So yeah, very excited. So, if you don't know, Civil War was basically, I believe it was 7 issues. I mean, not counting all of these, I just mean like 7 issues in the main storyline, because it says, it should say on the side, what's supposed to say it? Well, it should, I think it says it in the book, but it says it's issues 1 through 7. So, yeah, sorry about the low quality of this video, and there's no lighting. That's because I use a light on my phone, and I don't really want to use my phone as a camera in this video, because when I use my iPad as a camera, it's kind of more like there's a lot of more space I could do, and I kind of need to make this a comic review, spacey, because spacey's not really a word, but still. Because it is bigger than your average 6-inch Marvel Legend figure. You can't even see the whole comic book in here. And yeah, so I'll probably do better reviews when I expand my comic book station more. But yeah, it should be fine. The lighting won't be fine, so don't worry about that. But yeah, let's get to it. So yeah, okay, so as you can see, very nice artwork on the cover. That's what I'm going to talk about first. The artwork is wonderful in this. I love the artwork so much. Look at the detail in Captain America's face. That's pretty good. I love the adrenalines everywhere. I like how Spider-Man is wearing this suit, because that's what he wears. He wears the Iron Spider suit pretty much when he's on Iron Man's side, but then he switches to Captain America's side. Then on the back you have Iron Man and people on his side. Then you see the civilians, because yeah, so your Captain America side, the Iron Man side on the back, which is pretty cool. This is a paperback, by the way, if you haven't guessed yet. So yeah, let's take a look inside. So I'll show you more of the art, but let me show you this. Okay, so there are other issues that you can get. There's New Warriors, which is a Brady Bunch kind of parody. What the heck? I've never heard of this one before, but I don't know. The art style looks kind of weird, so I'm probably not going to read it. There is Black Panther. There's a Black Panther issue. It's pretty cool. There's a Captain America and Iron Man 1-1, Iron Man 1, Iron Man issue down there. I just said 1-1. But yeah, I really want that one. I really want this one. There's a Fantastic Four one right there. And the Fantastic Four kind of played a big role in this story, so I might check that out. And then there's the Frontline issue. I don't know too much about that, so I don't know about getting that. Then there's the Thunderbolts thing, which, yeah, I think I want to get that, because I thought it was cool that, basically in the book, there was, a lot of people on Cap's side. So, basically what S.H.I.E.L.D. did, they let all the villains free from all the prisons, like the Negative Zone, which is where they were all being held captive, I believe, and like any other prisons too. And they let the villains try to stop Captain America's team along with the heroes. It was kind of like the Suicide Squad movie. It was like that, except with the Marvel villains, I mean, that's the best analogy I could do. And then there's the House of M, which is pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. So, yeah, there are also some more issues on the back. Right there. So, this review is going bad. I mean, it's not going bad. I'm sorry I just said that. I don't know. The paperback just sounded like leaning well on its own, so I kind of have to. Let me put a close up. I'm so sorry. I've never done a review in this style before. But yeah, there we go. So there's a Civil War. I really want this one. Collected editions. Yeah. Here's some collected editions. I want to get this one. Miss Marvel. I don't really care about that. New Adventures. I mean, yeah. Peter Parker, Spider-Man. I want to get this one. I really want to get the Punisher one, because the Punisher's role was interesting to say the least in this comic. I won't spoil that for you. Well, I mean, I don't really think it's a big spoiler. He did. I mean, so yeah. I thought Punisher's character was well handled in this book, or graphic novel. And then there's Wolverine. He wasn't involved too much in this story, so I don't really want that. Then there's the X-Men. issue down there. It's kind of a weird art style. I mean, it's a different art style than how it is in this book. So I don't know about getting that. Then there's Young Avengers or Runaways. So yeah, probably not gonna get that. So yeah, I only want a few issues. I mostly want the Punisher's Journal issue. I think that looks really cool. Now let's get into the articulation. Wait a minute. This is not a figure review, so yeah. Sorry about that, but yeah, so if you look inside, like I think the art right here is amazing. This is when Captain America is fighting all the SHIELD agents, and it's very, very cool. And the thing about this is, by the way, this is very different from the movie, so if you've seen the movie and you haven't read the comics, it's not really the same effect. Very different. And trust me, I've seen the movie a lot. Like, a lot. And I've read the comic a lot. Well, not really, it's my first time, but I really want to read this again pretty soon. So there's Spider-Man. He does give a secret identity away in this when he does join Stark, because he kind of has to do that. And if you don't know Stark, so basically, this book, let me open this. Okay, so basically, the book starts off with it's kind of like a few superheroes. I believe it's I forgot their names. Crap. What is her name? It probably says it, but I can't. Speedball, and then there's Namor's cousin, Namor Ida. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And there's like a bunch of, so basically it's like a reality show for superheroes where they film like themselves like fighting villains, which is kind of a cool idea. Kind of creative there. So yeah, that is pretty cool. And then while they're fighting, okay. So as you can see, they're fighting multiple villains over here. And then one of the villains, my friends. Okay, so the villain Nitro right there does escape, or kind of escapes. And then, as you can see, Namorita pins him down, and then you can see he's by a school bus, which is by a school, so he blows up the whole school. And Namorita does die in this process, by the way. It's not really confirmed at this part. It's more confirmed at the end when you see Namor, but like it's pretty obvious he died in this explosion. And so did a lot of these kids right here that are from an elementary school. So yeah, basically after that, everybody starts to blame superheroes for this destruction because I guess they couldn't save it, or it's like their fights. So yeah, everybody starts getting mad at Tony Stark. I'll try to find a little page. Hold on. Sorry, these taking so long. Okay, hold on. This looks very badly edited, I know, but I'm just gonna hold on. There's like a funeral for the children right over here, and you could also compare this to the movie when the lady after the Stark and like Tony Stark's meeting, she talks about how in Age of Ultron and like Sokovia, like basically when the Avengers were fighting, like Ultron's army, in that fight, her son died. But in this comic right here, this lady's son died in the school, and yeah, as you can see, she spits in Stark's face right there. And then, let me find it. Hold on. I haven't seen directly right now, but basically, the lady right here, I think her name was Miriam. Like her son died, and then she gives Tony Stark an Iron Man toy because apparently Iron Man was her son's favorite superhero. But yeah, so as you can see right here, Johnny Storm, he's kind of like going to a club with a date, and then he gets beer bottle smashed on his head. So because everybody blames superheroes for what has happened to the kids at the elementary school. So yeah, that's a pretty cool concept in my opinion. I really do like this concept. The storyline is really cool. So yeah, and then like Cap doesn't really agree with that because, well, I mean, it makes sense. And basically, they want to put Shield wants to put superheroes in check by having having more restrictions on them, and then Cap basically makes a new kind of secret Avengers team where where they're like against that, and some of the superheroes that are on Cap's team get put in the negative zone, which is basically kind of a really like hardcore prison for them. Like that's where all the horrible villains go, like the worst villains. So yeah, and then like at the end of the book, that it's their plan like to try to break the superheroes out of the negative zone. Like everybody that's in the negative zone gets broken out at the end. Okay, so yeah. Right here, they're putting the villains back in the negative zone after the climax of the book, which is ultimately pretty cool. I'll try and do this as fast as I can. Okay, so as you can see, they meet in the negative zone, and there's Iron Man's team right there. This is pretty cool art, by the way. And then you also have, style. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. But yeah, here's the end of the fight, which is a really cool page. I'm probably going to make this the thumbnail of this video. But yeah, and then you have more of this cool fight. This thing is right there. Just some cool art that they had. So then Cloak teleports them, kind of like by the Baxter building, so they can escape the negative zone. And that actually makes me more excited for the new show, Cloak and Dagger, because we saw Doak's cool teleporting ability. I like what he did at the end. And yeah, so pretty much what's really cool about the ending is, so at the beginning of one of the fights, right here, you can see Iron Man, he did that to Captain America. He beats the crap out of him. So yeah, Iron Man is definitely seen like as a villain in this, more of a villain in this. So yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty cool. I am on Team Cap, by the way. I like Tony Stark better, but I'm on Team Cap because I agree with his opinion. So yeah, not because I like him more as a superhero. So yeah, as you can see, Captain America beats the crap out of him. But then in the end, the same fight again. Okay, so Vision right there, he puts his hand through Tony Stark and basically compromises his armor, as stated in the book, which means it doesn't work anymore. So yeah, it is pretty cool. So that means Captain America has a great advantage because Tony's armor doesn't work. So rightfully, Captain America beats the rap out of Tony right there. So yeah, he's about to kill Tony, but then Tony says something, which is, "What are you waiting for, Steve? Finish it." Oh wait, hold on. That wasn't the part. Okay, so basically, right when he's about to kill Tony, basically, all the townspeople attack Captain America, right? So yeah, then he falls to the ground, and then the townspeople. So right here, this quote right there is what made Cap realize, "Don't want to hurt us. Are you trying to be funny? It's a little late for that, man." And he said that after Cap said, "Let me go, please. I don't want to hurt you." So, and then Captain America looks around after they said that, and then he sees the town right here that's pretty much like destroyed, all because of their fight in New York. So yeah, that was a bad idea, I guess. I don't know. So then Cap pretty much goes to prison. He surrenders himself because he sees what he's done, and like he kind of figures out that Tony was right. I don't agree with it, but like it's like he was kind of, I don't know what to say. Okay, so Tony was kind of being hypocritical, right? Because, well, I mean, he's continuing the fight in New York, but in the book he does say keep the villains out of it, but still. So yeah, and then the Punisher returns, which is weird because, I don't know, I figured he wouldn't be healed too much because in an earlier scene of the book, the Punisher kills two of the villains that were trying to help Captain America be on their side. He like brutally murders them, then Captain America beats crap out of them. So yeah, and then the ending's fine. The mom from the beginning does reappear right there, and Tony is appointed to the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. And then the end of the book right there, that's a promise. So basically it's a promise that, so like each city or each state of the United States is now getting their own like superhero kind of Avengers team. So yeah, that is pretty cool. Some people actually want the villains to be part of the team, the Thunderbolts or whatever. So Yeah. Now, my opinion on this, I think this was a great story. I love the art. I love they put a lot of variant covers in the middle of this book, which is really cool. Yeah. At the end, it was kind of hypocritical for Tony Stark to be fighting in New York, like with like keeping the civilians, but that wasn't really his fault because Cloak did teleport everybody there to get out of the negative zone. And Cap saw that what Tony was saying was pretty much what was basically right. Because when you think about it, Cap disagreed with his argument that superheroes were like a nuisance to society. But then he sees what the fight is done, and Cap seems winning at the end. But then he sees that the fight is done, that the town is basically destroyed at the end. And then he realizes that Tony was basically right. And then he gets himself arrested. He like surrenders, and then at the end he's just in jail. We don't see him escape. He just stays in jail. Why the other superheroes aren't really arrested, I don't know. I really don't know because it doesn't really say if they were arrested or not. But yeah, I believe this is issues 1 through 7. Yeah, I think this is issues 1 through 7 of the book. So yeah, very good book. I love the art. Definitely recommend this if you've seen the movie. If you really like the movie, definitely gonna like this because I do like this comic book better than the movie. And I say that because at the beginning, like at the beginning, they were at the country. I forgot the name of it. Sorry. Was it on like Logos or something like that, where they were fighting at the beginning of Civil War of Crossbones? I think they were. But yeah, so Scarlet Witch throws crossbows at the building with the bomb that he set. And yeah, that only killed a few people, but this killed an entire school, so I kind of think their motive. I kind of think the comics had a bigger outcry. I mean, sure, you could argue that there were other kind of motivations for the Sokovia Accords to come in place, like Sokovia and stuff like that was listed in the movie, but I don't know, they should have had the school blown up, like a kind of a school blown up in the movie, and then that would have just topped it off better. But yeah, there's actually a theory that Scarlet Witch is a villain, which is actually pretty cool because she might have done that on purpose, like she might have blown up the building on purpose. Kind of a cool theory, and then it could be kind of cool if she wants to be a good guy. She's in love with Vision. I don't know why I'm mentioning this, but yeah, very good story. Please get the story. It's wonderful. I've loved reading it, So yeah, I mean, I was halfway through it yesterday, and I just finished it today with like school and stuff. So that's saying something. Or it's just I'm a fast reader, but yeah, I'm very excited about this. My next comic, my next graphic novel I want to try to get is Kraven's Last Hunt and Planet Hulk. I really want to get Planet Hulk. I'm definitely going to get that soon and review that. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope this review wasn't too long, but, it is a comic book. Those reviews are going to be longer. And, yeah, with that said, Hope525 out. Wait, like, subscribe, share. Yeah, Hope525 out. Hey there, guys. This is Hope525. And thank you for watching the video today. If you want to see more videos, click the ones that I put up on the screen. And be sure to like the video if you like the video. And if you did not like the video, well, like it anyways. Also, follow me on my social media, which is Instagram, and my Xbox, which is Hobgoblin is Here. And do yourself a big favor and subscribe to me for more content like this. Thank you for watching. And with that said, Hope525 out.